want to talk about source like creation and source like energy and vibration and frequency, and this is all relates to stream of consciousness, stream of awareness. I woke up this morning and I've been given this like big white sphere of light, a big white sort of like crystal sphere, like in a vision, or like in my like an impression, and it's very much around again. The diamond consciousness is coming in, and it's related to like union of consciousness, union of source, union of when you talk about higher self and you talk about all these kind of things, they're all related to source energy. And crystals, the tools that we use, manifestation, creation, visioning, all these kind of things are source energy. They all they're all streamed from this one consciousness, which is source. Chakras, when they talk about centeredness and centers, they are all reflections of source energy, and everything we do now is about awakening to that, awakening to the manifestation, awakening to the creation, awakening to the vibration, the frequency, the oneness. And I was talking about universal laws yesterday. These are all around source. Everything that I'm feel like I'm getting around it is this awakening to source. And source is the creation of all things, and all beings are born from source, and all realities and all dimensions and all light. And that it's the infinite vibrations, the infinite frequencies of all things are born from this. And this is the awakening. This is coming back into harmony. This is coming back into union. This is coming back into the ultimate truth, the ultimate reality, the infinite reality. And when we talk about sort of like the infinite, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about source light creation and source light manifestation. Which what we're talking about is oneness, the union, the diamond consciousness. All of this are wisdoms, are wisdom and reflections of the source energy. And this is why it's so important that, like when I talk about the universal law of correspondence, and I talk about centeredness, and I talk about the inner world, this is source manifesting, this is source awakening in each being. And again, with the universal law of oneness, this is source, the stream of source consciousness awakening in your being. And the universal law of oneness, the universal law of vibration and frequency, universal law of perpetual transmutation. All of this is oneness consciousness, oneness vibration coming online for each being. And this is the shift. This is the shift of awareness. This is a shift of consciousness for all beings. And this is why the universal law of correspondence was given as a key, as like unlocking, as a key of consciousness, a key of opening the door. It's a key to open the door of awareness of source energy. And source energy is everything. It's all things, it's all creation, it's all beings that are manifesting and creating through this energy, through this vibration, through this frequency, through this consciousness and awareness. And each and every one of us are part of that, and we're linked to it, and we're connected to it. And each of us, through that stream of consciousness, are sort of like connected to it, but connected to it depending on the awareness and the consciousness. And depending on our frequency and our vibration, it sort of like depends on the expansive sort of like experience of this source energy. And this is why oneness, the universal law of oneness, is also talked about, because the universal law of oneness tells us that we're all connected, and we're all part of the same stream, and we're all part of the same vibration, we're all part of the same consciousness. And it tells us that through source energy and source light and creation and manifestation, the words alchemy, spiritual alchemy, are again a reflection of this source energy. And each and every one of us, and these sort of like this these flames, these sacred flames, like I've been given this orange flame in the past, is about the expansive awareness, the awareness of harmony with this source energy, the awareness of consciousness. And consciousness is ever evolving, it's infinite, because it's a reflection of this source energy creating and manifesting. And again, this is that universal law of perpetual transmutation, that all things on an energetic level are vibrating as one with this source energy. And when we consciously connect to it, then we can sort of like look at the vibrations and the frequency within our reality, within our experience, and create and manifest something of a higher vision. And the higher vision is again is coming back to source. I see this white sphere, like I said today, that within my consciousness, and this white sphere is source energy. It's the truth. It's like the ultimate reality, and it sort of brings clarity, understanding, awareness, consciousness, um, higher vision, higher wisdom. And it also, there's two sides to this sphere as well, because I'm seeing like a gold one as well. And again, gold and white are seen as like the two aspects of the divine, but in that sense again, they're infinite circles, because circles are infinite creation. They're infinite sort of vibrations and frequencies that are have infinite sort of like realities, infinite vibrations, infinite frequencies that ripple out. And again, they're a direct example and a direct reflection of source energy. Like I said about the centeredness with like chakras and stuff, they're all like lessons, they're all wisdom, and they're all bringing us back to source. Everything that we do, everything in our reality, everything in our experience is all about coming back to source. And this is the shift in consciousness, this is the shift in awareness for this age. And they knew this in Atlantis, they knew this in Lemuria, they knew this in the different spiritual cultures. And this is like, they're all about sort of like connecting to it and relating to it and coming back into that oneness and into that harmony. And like I said, with these sacred flames, these temples, these beacons, and they talk about spiritual visions and impressions and realities, where they talk about masters, and they talk about these temples with great flames and beacons of light in them. They're all about, again, shifting. The colours are all about this. The colours of the different master rays are all about this. They're all bringing us back into harmony. But the rainbow's about this. It's about coming back into this oneness vibration, this source-like creation. And my consciousness at all the time is shifting towards this. They're telling me, giving me impressions that, walk as this vibration, walk in your center, walk as this light. Because when you do, you're unified. And again, this diamond energy is around me, this diamond consciousness, which is unifying. But it's unifying the different levels of consciousness, the different levels of frequency, the different levels of reality and dimensional experience. And the diamond is symbolic of that. It goes straight to the source by the point. The tip of this diamond consciousness goes to the source, and then the two triangles that come down, and then the long triangle that goes down to the earth. It's all about the anchoring, but it's also about opening us up as channels to receive this source and remain in the source, remain connected in it, remain centered in it. The flames again are consciousness and awareness and bring us back into source, but they also remove barriers and obstacles and challenges and blockages, because they have the fire is like rejuvenation, it's like rebirth, it's rebirthing back into this source energy. And this is what this time's about, and this is why fire has always been so symbolic within spiritual sort of wisdom and spiritual culture and spiritual understanding. All of this is about it. This is what this is coming back into. I also see a big ball of light that is placed in my hands that I hold, like a big sphere of golden energy. And the golden energy again is source. It's source energy. It's telling me, this energy is flowing through me. It is me. It's what creates and manifests. It's my true nature. It's my essence. And when I'm in that energy, then I'm secure. I'm connected, I'm aligned. And this is what this time's about. It's being unified, and it's being connected, and it's coming back to source. So each and every one of us, our practice is to open our energy centers, go into the universal law of correspondence, use that key of consciousness to open the doorway to new awareness, to new consciousness, to come back to source. Because when you're in source, you're an open channel to receive the infinite sort of like stream of consciousness, of wisdom, that will help us to sort of create and manifest in our reality on this planet, to anchor the energy in, to shift and change the vibration frequency of the planet, to bring it back once into the infinite realities and the infinite vibrations and frequencies of all beings, of all consciousness, of all the universal beings, the universal teachers. It will bring us into all of that. And this is what this time's about, and it's opening us up. And this is the practice that all of us need to do, is to awaken to our own source light and energy. And when we start to do that, then we shift and remove the things that are blocking us, the things that are the things that are blocking our energy, the things that will allow us to open up once again, to be this open channel of stream of source energy back into this reality, and anchor it into this reality for this age, for this time, for creation, for manifestation. And with the stream of consciousness, we're all connected to it. And this is the thing about the infinite, about the source energy, source light. We're all connected to it, and we're all connected on a conscious vibration. And it doesn't matter where that conscious vibration is, you're still part of the same whole. You're still part of the source energy, which is this oneness vibration. And this is what it's telling us, and this is what is sort of like aligning us with. And this is what we always knew in the higher spiritual cultures, and this is what we do as spiritual beings, those that are open to the source energy, which we all are. We're all here to work with each other, to bring us all of us back into harmony, back into union, to awaken to that source energy, so we all become one again. We are part of one consciousness, one stream of vibration and frequency on this planet. We're all connected to it. We're all connected to each other. We're all born from it. We're all sort of in that sense part of this source energy, and we're all part of a union, like of one vibration, and we're all unified in that. So we're all connected to each other, and we're all sort of part of the same family, the same vibration, the same frequency. And that's the insight for today.